going to discuss about causes of hair fall. For any reason, if you are on a crash diet or a restrictive diet where certain nutrients and vitamins you aren't getting, then that will result in deficiency. So your hair growth is dependent on all the nutrients you are feeding your body. So all of that will result in hair loss. Firstly, let's understand that it leaves around 50% of women in India have iron deficiency or anemia. That means they are suffering from indeficiency that could result in tiredness, easily getting fatigued and breathlessness and many other symptoms. Another thing that also happens with iron deficiency is hair fall. So getting all the vitamins checked by doctor is something which is very recommended. Now, what are the kind of food that you should include in your diet to combat the kind of nutritional deficiency? Firstly, all your iron-rich products: spinach, beetroot, broccoli, and tofu. If you are a non-vegetarian, shellfish, oysters, liver, meat. Then you could also include a lot of seeds like pumpkin seeds, apple, banana, pomegranate. Then the next thing that comes is soaking in some vitamin D, so that your vitamin D levels are also in check. So sunlight is a good source of vitamin D, and getting a test done and evaluating if that is non-deficiency is also very important. The next thing is proteins. Include a lot of proteins in your lunch, breakfast and your dinner so that it could be all yours. Legumes, lentils, sprouts, dal, paneer, tofu, chicken, eggs. Include all of these, a lot of omega-3 fatty acids like jeera seeds, flax seeds, a lot of nuts like walnuts, almonds. So all of these things will help get your nutrition under check. Any of these things do not consume if you have any medical condition or you are allergic to it. The second most important case could be genetic. You have a genetic predisposition to getting hair fall, like maybe your father has a balding pattern or your mother has diffuse hair fall since a really long time, or any of your first degree family relatives are suffering from any of these issues. So your body is genetically more prone to losing hair, so that has to be diagnosed by a dermatologist, and usually we would start serum like minoxidil of varying concentrations. Also certain growth peptide serums that may be needed. So that is one thing that will prevent the hair fall and also prevent the recession of your hair further. The third reason why you could be getting hair fall is probably you are wearing your hairstyles really tight, which are pulling your hair from the hair roots. So that can result in traction alopecia, as in there a lot of traction pulling. So try to make sure that you are tying your hair really loose. The next reason for hair fall could be hormonal imbalance inside your body, which is resulting in hair fall on the outside. So that could be PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, where you could be getting irregular periods or acne on the face, a lot of hair growth on your face and body where you usually wouldn't get, and then losing hair from the scalp. So there could be certain alarming symptoms that would tell you to meet a dermatologist or a gynecologist who could help you out with. The next could be hormonal imbalance in terms of thyroids. So getting that checked and evaluated by doctor is very important. The next thing is stress. When we stress a lot, our body releases a hormone called cortisol, and that pushes your hair, which is in the growing phase, into the falling phase. Hair has a cycle of its own. So when you're stressing, you're just pushing your hair into the falling phase. So don't do that. Yoga, meditation, breathing exercise can help. So definitely worth giving it a try. And make it something as your daily routine. Lastly, your hair could be falling because you're not sleeping in time or you're not sleeping enough. So quality and quantity are both very important. When it's sunset, our body releases a hormone called melatonin, which then results in a lot of growth hormones to start acting. So while you're asleep, growth hormones, proteins, synthesis in the hair, everything is taking place. Hair is nothing but a protein. So when you don't sleep in time or you don't sleep enough, all these process your body and that results in hair loss. So sleep properly. Make sure that you stay away from your phone because blue light emission does affect all your melatonin synthesis and stuff. So keep it away from maybe 1 or 2 hours before sleeping. Dim your lights, eat pistachios or something before sleeping. That kind of helps with the sleep, and this will all help you with your hair fall.